Okay, so let's say for argument's sake, you already know how to drive. You have a license from another country, but you still have to take the UK driving test in order to get your driving license. You kind of need to know which mirrors you need to be checking in order to satisfy the examiner that you are ready to pass your UK driving license test. If you are a learner driver, then this video will definitely be for you. So by the end of this video, you're going to know all the observations and mirror work that you need to do for your driving test, but ultimately, and I got to be honest, more importantly, so that you're going to be a safe driver for life. So if you're new here, consider subscribing, because why not? Come along for the journey, it'd be great. As a new driver, you have quite a lot to think about. You've got the control of the car to think about. You've got the rules of the road. You've got reading signs. You've got other vehicles and traffic to deal with. So it's kind of understandable that you're going to make mistakes when it comes to mirror work. If I go to move off from the side of the road, I've got to do a full 6-point check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm doing that because I need to make sure it's completely safe all the way around my car. I need to be doing a 6-point check. Now, when I'm checking my mirrors, I'm checking my mirrors generally in pairs. If I'm going to be turning right, I check my center mirror and then my right mirror. At the end of the road, I'm going to turn right. So I check my center mirror, my right mirror. I'm going to signal up for right. And if I'm turning left, I check my center mirror, my left mirror. I'm going to take this next road on the left. So I check my center mirror, my left mirror. Signal down for left. So check those mirrors again, making sure there's absolutely nobody behind me and nobody coming up on my left. As I go to drive on, before I accelerate, I'm going to check my mirrors. Now, it could just be that the center mirror is enough. Because I'm driving in London, I think it's a good habit to check all 3 just to make sure. If I'm moving off in traffic, I'm going to be checking all 3 mirrors. Okay, so I check all 3 mirrors. I've got this guy thinking of moving across the road there. Again, so I check my left mirror to see if there's anyone coming up, my right wing mirror to see if there's anyone coming up, and my center mirror. I'm going to be checking my center mirror because I need to know who's behind me before I move off. And if I'm moving off in traffic and driving in town, on my left-hand side, a cyclist could come up, or a motorbike, because they do that here in London too. The lights change again. Just checking that left wing mirror to see that car coming up on my left-hand side here. I think he's turning left. And on my right wing mirror, I'm going to be checking to see if I'm going to be overtaken by anybody, whether it's a car or a motorbike or anything else. Before I slow down, I need to know who's behind me before I slow down. So that's what the center mirror is for. I'm approaching a traffic light again, so potentially could slow down. So I'm going to check my center mirror, then my left mirror and my right mirror. A common mistake that people make is when they're turning right or left is they check their right wing mirror or their left wing mirror and not check the center mirror. The center mirror is going to tell me if somebody's tailgating me. Tailgating means somebody is right up behind me. When you are learning to drive, we often think about the mistakes we're making. We forget about the mistakes of others. So I need to know what other people are doing around me in order to remain safe in the car. Whichever direction I'm turning, whether it be my right wing mirror or my left wing mirror, I need to know what's on the side of me before I change position. I'm going to move back to the left. So center mirror, left mirror, signal left. Do a little shoulder glance just to make sure there's nobody there. And I move across. If I'm going to change position on a dual carriageway, a little glance over my right shoulder or my left shoulder could make all the difference. Says my lane is about to come to an end, so I'm going to check my center mirror, my right mirror. I'm going to signal right. I'm going to slow the car down just a fraction. Do a little shoulder glance because my mirrors tell me that it's safe. And just do the glance on my shoulder just to make sure. Don't be confused between a right blind spot check and a shoulder glance. If I do right blind spot checks when I'm changing position on a dual carriageway, that could be really dangerous. When I look over my right shoulder like this, I have absolutely no peripheral vision whatsoever. If I do a glance, I've got peripheral vision and I can also see what's going on in front of me. I'm going to pull up here on the left. Center mirror, left mirror as I pull up. This video has been all about just which mirrors you need to be checking. So the observations that you need to be doing before you move off, before you move in, before you move off in traffic, when you're entering a new road, when you're changing position, before you signal. So all the mirrors, all the observations that you need to do. Is it possible that I've just done a video without any gimmicks? I can be serious. So if you like what you've seen here, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Get well out.